What is Hatha Yoga? Hatha Yoga is a physical form of practicing the yoga. It is a physical approach which requires physical efforts to feel or to reach the end state of yoga. Normally, yoga is non-physical. If you study the forms of yoga as Raja Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, they are normally non-physical form of yoga. In the ancient time, the yogis thought that yoga required an intellectual approach or a certain kind of intelligence or a supreme understanding to understand yoga. Therefore, they felt a normal or an ordinary man cannot understand the complicated concepts of yoga. Therefore, Hatha Yoga has born. To be true, Hatha Yoga is a branch of Tantra Yoga, as Tantra Yoga defines the word Tantu, from where Tantra comes. Tantu means cell, a kind of a work on the cellular system of the body. Therefore, Hatha Yoga is working on the body, which is nothing, just a collection of multiple cells. Hatha is a branch of Tantra Yoga, especially of Kundalini Tantra. That's why the main purpose of Hatha Yoga is same like Kundalini Tantra, to awaken the Kundalini. Kandharvo Kundali Supta Mokshaya Yoginam, mentioned in the book of the Hatha Yoga Pratipika. It means that with the practice of Hatha Yoga, the Kundalini can be awakened and it can lead to the state of enlightenmenthood, what is called moksha or nirvana. Hatha signifies the two polarity of man. One is Ha and another is Tha. Ha is the sun part, what constitute your physical and your pranic part. Tha is your mental and spiritual part. So therefore, it is a balance between the sun and moon. In the modern times, whatever styles of yoga that you see or that you practice around, they are modified forms of Hatha Yoga. The main benefit for Hatha Yoga for a modern man, it is a simple form of exercise. It helps you to stay healthy. It helps you to reduce the stress. It helps to attain a higher state of health. Therefore, the Hatha Yoga becomes very important in the modern times. But we should not forget that Hatha Yoga is a very important part of Raja Yoga. The book of Hatha Yoga also mentioned that the practice of Hatha Yoga without reaching the Raja Yoga is a waste of time and efforts. Hatha Yoga mainly constitute 5 methods. The first one is Shat Karmas. It's a purification of the body and mind. It's a physical practice. Second one is Asanas. Asanas are the different states of the physical body in which you enter into different postures or poses. You hold the postures according to your capacity, and you just try to train the body to feel comfortable in different stages. The third is Pranayama. Pranayama is a breath control. Fourth is Bandhas. Bandhas to lock the energy within the bodies. And the last one is Mudras. Mudras are a certain kind of gestures meant to give the inner bliss or joy. Therefore, the practice of the Hatha Yoga is very important for the modern man, as it compiles different physical methods. Being as a beginner, you start with Hatha Yoga, and as you practice for some years, you are going to develop a kind of a physical and a spiritual understanding of yoga, and that will lead you to the highest state of the yoga, what we call as the Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga is a combination of Hatha Yoga and Jnana Yoga. According to the book of Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga is state of the yoga where the Kundalini and the sound and the nada merge into one. Raja Yoga is royal path of yoga, which includes an intellectual approach, an intellectual understanding of yoga, plus also it includes the practice of meditation to reach the final state of yoga, that is samadhi. Therefore, we should not think that just practicing the asanas are enough. It is a very small part of yoga. Practicing of asanas can make you a good gymnast, but at the end, you have to go to Raja Yoga. As I says, Gandharvo Kundali Supta Moksha Yoginam, that the Kundalini, the kind of a psychic and the base force in the human being, it will be awakened and it will reach to the state of the liberation, where the man can be liberated from his sorrows and his problems with a true understanding of yoga.